All right, well, I guess we're supposed to be upset with Sydney Sweeney and American Eagle right now over a new denim campaign that says she has good genes. You get it. Some people have said, it's problematic to praise the superior genetics of a model who's so, Aryan-y. Like, these ads ain't just racy, they're master racy. You know what I'm saying? And she's not just any blonde beauty either. She's MAGA's #1 it girl. I always thought it was weird, MAGA claiming her from the very start. Because just out of nowhere one day, they were like, ooh, the woke left can't even handle these titties. It's like, what? You really gonna act like the left is anti-titty? Really? The butt stuff side? The polyamory side? The side that said, hey, can we stop calling sex workers whores? To which y'all responded, well, they want us to call them welders. Like, the right is the side of repression and silent missionary in the dark, as the good Lord intended. Like, I know that conservative men like pictures of titties, but that's mostly because pictures can't talk. Like, are y'all really going to act like it was a bunch of Marsha Blackburns marching in those Free the Nipple protests? Like, y'all can't take titties from us. But I digress. Point is, they love her, and that, combined with her appearance, makes those ads feel a little weird, and I acknowledge that. I just also think we have much, much bigger fascism fish to fry right now, so I don't really care. And I think that's true of most people, right? I think this is more about people talking about people being offended than people actually being offended, which is what happens so often. Some tweet pops up, it's like, I'm a woman, and in my opinion, all right, let me stop you right there. This is cancel culture run amok. The woke left is trying to cancel American Eagle's courageous new titty ads. Like, what? You mean the most trending and talked about clothing ads any of us can remember? We're canceling those? Right? And it makes sense, because for nearly a decade now, there's been no surer path to success than being canceled. Morgan Wallen gets caught saying the N-word, top of the charts, baby, to the moon, y'all. And he ain't alone. Nowadays, if a comedian can sell out Madison Square Garden, there's like an 80% chance he was half-ass canceled at one point or another. Why do you think you see so many other comics posting on social media like, sure hope I don't get canceled for this one? And it's just a clip of them on stage like, transgender, more like retarded. Did that work? Am I famous now? Do you idiots love me yet? Please love me. I have nothing else. Like, it's a whole thing in comedy, right? And honestly, outside of a few actual criminals, almost everyone who's been canceled by the left, including American Eagle this very week, has actually benefited greatly from it, right? But you can't say the same for those who had the misfortune of being canceled by the right. Ask Stephen Colbert, ask Bud Light, ask Target. Sure, you can survive being conserva canceled, but you're not going to get a bump from it the way you do when the reverse happens. And they're all rolling their eyes so hard at the woke left right now over this Sweeney thing. But I'm telling you, like, this ad campaign would work with any beautiful woman. And if it was instead, let's say, Lupita Nyong'o talking about her good genes, I'm pretty confident the Aunt Tammys of the world would be out here hollering, American Eagle / the Jews will not replace us, as they burn polos in the streets. I'm just saying. Back with more in just a second, YouTube. All right, YouTube, let me ask you a question. You ever wonder how you get all these weird spam phone calls all the time? Or you get text messages addressed to you by name from numbers you've never seen before? Or try this. I did this the other day. Go on Google and search for your name plus phone number or address or whatever. You'll be shocked at what comes up. You're like, how's this even possible? Well, there's these companies out there called data brokers, and they'll sell all your personal data to anyone that has the money to pay for it, and they do not need your consent to do so either. Now, they are legally required to remove your information from their list if you ask them to, but they make that process very difficult and confusing to do on purpose, right? And that's why I recommend this week's sponsor, Aura. Aura takes care of the hard part. They take your data off these lists and they keep it off, all right? You can use Aura to find out how many different data brokers are peddling your info out there, and you can very simply tell Aura to remove you from all of their lists just like that. I don't care how tech not savvy you are, Aura makes it easy for you. This is not all Aura is, though. Aura is one-stop digital security shopping. All right, you can use, they got 24/7 monitoring for your credit and banking. You can get a notification anytime your information pops up on the dark web. They got VPN, antivirus software, password manager. They offer, based in the U.S., around the clock customer support, and God forbid if anything should go wrong, they have $5 million in identity theft insurance as well. So they have every single base covered. I think we can all agree it's ridiculous that these vultures are even able to do this in the first place, and that's why I chose Aura to help fight back. All right, and if that sounds good to you, you can click the link in the description below. You can see it on the screen here, and you can try Aura today for 14 days free. That's right, that's 2 weeks free, and in that 2 weeks you will find out who all is peddling your data behind your back, and you will put a stop to it. I'm not letting myself be vulnerable anymore, and you shouldn't either. Check out Aura today. All right, YouTube, and we're back. I said, for a decade or so, that's the way they get successful, is to be canceled. But I thought about it, and definitely started further back than that. I'm sure you can find older examples, but I think back to at least 2012, right, when it came out. It's like, Chick-fil-A is anti-gay. And then Christians far and wide lined up around all the blocks to show their support and devotion to their Lord and Savior by eating chicken sandwiches. Yes, that's right. WWJD. Probably upsize them waffle fries, baby. You know what I'm saying? Diabetes for Jesus. Heard that. Like, it was a whole thing. And I wasn't that surprised as a Southerner and everything at the time. I wasn't surprised to find out that there had been many, many people who had been eating a chicken sandwich and thought the only thing that would make this chicken better is if I somehow could feel like I was hurting a queer's feelings by eating it. So yeah, that definitely made sense to me. And then it continued on for years and years. You don't even have to be a big corporation or a celebrity or a name to benefit from this phenomenon. Sometimes just a regular old garden variety mean skank can profit from this. Who could forget that lady in Minnesota last year, whenever it was, who saw what the N-word had done for Morgan Wallen and thought to herself, how can I up the ante here? Oh, I know. I'll say it to a 5-year-old child in a public park. Let's see if that works. And she did. And MAGA's response was, your racism shows great promise. Here's $1 million. Right? Like, it's insane. It's asinine, dude. Like, they will show up and turn out to support if you do anything that seems uncool to us. And then conversely, hell hath no fury like a right-winger persecuted or made to feel like they were persecuted, right? Like, so for example, I mentioned Bud Light. When Bud Light one day was like, we also would like to sell booze to trans people. And they were just like, what? No, absolutely not. We can't let them drink. Drinking might mask their pain, and we need them to feel every ounce of it. They're like our psychological veal. Okay, their suffering is only made more delicious by how long they have to endure it. All right, they can't numb any of it. This is vital, right? And then they just canceled Bud Light. I don't even remember what Target did. I just feel like it was like Target was like, hey, y'all see this one section of our giant store makes up about maybe 1/22th, 1/22nd of our entire floor plan. Yeah, we're gonna put some shit with rainbows on it over there. And they were just like, what? Absolutely not. How am I supposed to explain fanciful multicolored design to my kids? Right? We are a traditional Christian family with traditional values, and as such, that means we refuse to explain or in fact even acknowledge things that make us uncomfortable to our children. This is discrimination. I'm being discriminated. Right? Like, it's crazy, dude. But it's not surprising to anybody that grew up around these people like I did. If you're from the rural South, the middle of nowhere, whatever, you know that we've all known the truth for a long, long time, that all these people that talk about all these free speech warriors, free speech absolutists, people say it's like, oh, everybody's too thin-skinned, everybody's too easily offended these days just because they, you told them to stop saying the N-word at the bank. All those people, the truth, the ones that call others snowflakes because they don't care for slurs, those people, the truth is and has always been that no one is more sensitive, thin-skinned, and easily offended than those people, and they show their true colors in that regard all the time. It's happening right now. There's another one gearing up right now before our very eyes. It's this one's still developing. Who knows how this is going to go? Right now, a lot of them are trying to play it kind of cool, I think, because they realize this is a very serious adversary they're dealing with here. But I promise you, if South Park keeps it up, keeps the heat up, as they have been wont to do a great many times over the years, these people will start to froth. They'll start to bray. They'll start to come together on the internet and spout their bullshit. South Park sucks anyway. It's always sucked, really. It ain't been funny in 25 years. Nobody even watches this. Paramount spent $1 billion for this shit. It's fucking stupid, right? Just talking all this shit about it. And it's like, I'm kind of excited because if there's anyone out there who wants all the smoke from the dum-dums, it's the guys who have been slinging shit at a Hall of Fame level for 30 goddamn years. So, I don't know about you, but I sure am excited to see how it plays out. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Be back with more next week and beyond. I'll put these things up here for you. Please watch this. This is Trash Daddy, my special. I don't know how the timing is, but you'll see it. If you haven't seen it, watch it, please. You can also click to subscribe to the channel. You see all these videos, cooking videos, stand-up clips, podcasts, stuff like that. And importantly, the other one, TraeCrowder.com. That's one that has tour dates. I'm a touring stand-up comedian. Check that out. If I'm coming near your city, get a ticket, come see me. It's a good time. Either way, if you keep watching these, I'll keep making them. I appreciate you. I love you like chicken, and hang in there, everybody. See you. Bye.